Okay, so happy Tuesday. Okay, so the current discussion is, was Akhenaten a monotheist or not? If you don't know who Akhenaten is, he was a pharaoh uh, many thousands of years ago, and he was credited with probably creating the first monotheistic religion, which means one god that's worshipped, not necessarily believed in, but worshipped. There's a difference between worship and belief. We'll get to that in a second. So, anyway, both assume. Sorry, what is it? Currently, the main argument is between henotheism and monolarity. Both assume other gods exist. First allows for their worship, even if the main effort is concentration on one deity. While second allows for worship of only the main deity. Right. And Akhenaten was, when I took the class on ancient Egypt, it was worship Aten, acknowledge the other gods exist, but they're not allowed to be worshipped. And that's why I got him killed. Now, that doesn't mean, just because he said they weren't allowed to be worshipped, doesn't mean they weren't worshipped, because, that's why he was killed off in the first place, because the priests of Egypt said, no, we're going to continue to worship our gods, because they're our gods. And that's why he gets, deposed or executed, whatever word you want to use. But it's still monotheism. Monotheism is not the belief that there is only one God that exists. It just, you only worship one God. You can believe other gods exist. Perfect example of that is Judeo-Christian religion. That's a monotheistic religion. It says in the friggin' commandments that you shall not take no God before me, or something like that, whatever the exact wording is. That right there acknowledges the existence of other gods. You're just not allowed to worship them. You're only allowed to worship one. And that's monotheism. Assumes that... No, it does not. That's what I was just saying, Vukruls. Monotheism does not assume that only one God exists. It only allows you to worship one God. And again, Judeo-Christian religion is monotheistic, where there's only one God you can worship. But they actually acknowledge the existence of other gods. They have to. They're not going to get a whole lot of converts if they don't say they actually recognize that other gods exist. Monotheism is just the belief that the worship of one God, not necessarily the belief that only one God exists. It's only there's one main God that you're supposed to worship. That's what monotheism is. It doesn't deny the existence of other gods. That's atheism. Atheism is, monotheism and atheism. The only difference is monotheism says there is one God, and that's it, that you're allowed to worship. Atheism says there's no gods to worship. Check my definition. There's the definition. Well, there's that definition, but there's actual recognition of what it actually is. Because definitions have a tendency to change over time for whatever reason. But again, as it's commonly held, monotheism is the worship of one God. It does not deny the existence of other gods. It's just the recognition that you worship the one God. That's what it is. States that there's only one God and there are no others. Well, that's a belief system, though. That's the actual belief system. But they have to. But again, like I said, Christianity, everyone said Judeo-Christian religion is a perfect example of what monotheism is. That God exists, and you're supposed to worship Him and deny all others. Well, it can be a scholastic, but it's not actually how it is. Scholastic definitions are not always what actually is. Because all you have to do is look at, so Vukruls, are you saying that the Judeo-Christian religion isn't monotheistic? I'm not saying that to say it not deny others, but deny the existence of others. Its roots aren't. Its roots aren't. Well, no, because it grew up around other gods. So that's the thing. There are other. They when a religion appears during, or comes to existence around the existence of other religions, of course. But that's what basically all religions are. Proto-Eweduans were monolaters. What's a Proto-Eweduan? I don't know what that word is. The first one. I've never seen that one before. And it evolves into true monotheism. But it doesn't. At least Judeo-Christian didn't evolve into, well, it may have evolved eventually into monotheism, but they still recognize the existence of other gods. They have to. It's in the freaking commandments. You can't just throw out the commandments and say, "Oh no, this is what monotheism is. It's they only believe in one God. There are no others." But the commandments say otherwise, because the commands were specifically written to saying you can't worship the other gods. That right there says there's other gods, so you can't say that they deny the existence. That part is exactly the relic of the earlier period. Well, it can be a relic of the earlier period, but it's still in the current period, because again, it's in the Ten Commandments, which are still recognized. Which support the evolution of the religion. Right, well, yeah, religions have to evolve, otherwise they die. Hence, that's why we don't have any Egyptian religions anymore, because they didn't evolve. They only evolved for so many thousands of years, and eventually they died off. Because they didn't evolve enough. And Christianity and Judaism and any other religions of the world, that'll happen to them over time as well. But the current explanation of it changed. The current explanation is a denial of what it's supposed to be, though. They're changing the rules to fit their stance, I guess. There's only one God. But see, that even then, that's still incorrect, because that's denying that other religions don't exist in the world, and they do. And of course, we're also talking about the same religion that doesn't even recognize that it has three versions of the same God from three different religions that are all related to each other. Yet it's all a singular God, but they don't recognize it that way. So that's a messed up situation. We're not supposed to be talking about this. And all their gods were rebranded as demons. Correct. Emily Riposte, welcome back. Charge against folks violating that commandment since about Roman times is you're worshipping false gods. Correct. Because you're not supposed to do that. Said it denies correctness of all other religions. Right, I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm not saying it doesn't. That's the point of monotheism. Is you only have one God that you recognize. All the others they could be gods, but they're not the true God. The one true God. Monotheism is always the one true God. There are no others. But by saying there's one true God is actually acknowledging that there are other gods. Anytime you use the phrase one true God, that means there are other gods out there that you just don't want to recognize as being a true God. So just the use of the words just says so many other things. They worship false entities which are not real. And that's, yes, again, it's a nice little paradox. It's like, we only have one God, but all those other ones out there aren't really gods. But we only have the one God. It's like, but if other people are worshiping them as gods, doesn't that kind of put them in the same category, and you're just denying it? And that's really what it is. Of course, we won't even get into the whole issue that they're worshiping fake stuff all the way around anyway. So, anyway, we should change the subject because I'm getting distracted from playing a video game. So, Okay, so events, buildings, court machinations. Okay, I didn't do my next turn yet, did I? Because we haven't moved. We were trying to decide where we're going to go, and then somebody brought up Akhenaten. I blame Gray. That other people worship what they believe are gods, but they're just worshiping nothing.
We are on the precipice of change.
Oh yes, they're fun. You believe that other people worship what they believe are gods, but they're just worshiping nothing. Yes. Yes, people play games on Twitch. It's shocking. I'm going to change the title of this stream to Debating Ancient Religions. And how messed up are they? Okay, so, again, we were contemplating which way we want to send our enemies, or not enemies, armies, to beat up on our enemies. That's a correct statement. The thing is we don't want to go this way because everybody along this line here, we have non-aggression pacts with, or trade pacts, or a combination of both. So we actually don't want to go west. I think we want to go north to go beat up on the Hittites. Or Canaanites. Same difference, right? I think that's what everybody up here is, either or.
I will write my name into history.
But we have some non-aggression pacts with them as well. But what about you? The closest one. Urushalem. I don't even know how to pronounce that. So cute. Not okay, fine. Okay, Canaanites. There we go. So we have non-aggression. So all my neighbors I have non-aggression pacts with. Non-aggression pact with him. We have a non-aggression pact with Shekelon, I think. Egyptians, are they? Oh, sorry, that's
strong.
We have non-aggression pacts. See, all my neighbors I have non-aggression pacts with. Very smart of them to set those up. Very smart. So I'm kind of penned in at the moment, unless I want to break some treaties. Make all kinds of friends that way. We really want this one. Hi, Ramesses.
I fight for Egypt.
Oh, I don't have a relationship with them. Hi, Ramesses, we do not have a relationship with. Well then. He's a little away from our borders, but we can do that. We just have to get there before he gets crushed by somebody else. And then we're going to have to deal with these guys. Who are...
I will carve out a legacy.
Oh, we only have a barter agreement with them. So that's... If we declare war on them, that's not a big deal. And he's got no friends. Really. So we can take both of them out. I'll take them first and then say, oh, by the way, since you're next door, beat you up too. Okay, so we're going to move our armies that way. But not too terribly fast. There's a road there.
With me, men.
We don't want to move too terribly fast because we have some
Greatness awaits.
unhappiness and stuff to deal with here.
With me, men.
Because Hetch's happiness of only 6. Military crackdown, that's from us. Idle workforce, and we are dealing with that. Yeah, we're building Commoner's Graveyard, so that's kind of dealing with some of the workforce. Anyway, next turn. So much to do. So some of our friends moving away. Well, not really friends, just not enemies. New Viceroy. First new commander. So, court. Then our new commander, viceroy. Wow, look at all the people. How do these guys all have better legitimacy? I can say it. How can they have more than me? How do they get more? Anyway, we're trying to be friends with the Pharaoh currently. We have to, in order to gossip with them, it costs us 50 gold. Down to 700. Maybe I shouldn't gossip with them this turn. Make a request. Strong arm. It's a success chance of 1 year. No, don't want to do that. Don't want to plot against them. Assist. So, for 360 gold, we'll get 120 regard with him. Or we can just gossip. Basically, we want to make friends with these guys so they don't... Well, maybe it's not really making friends, it's regard. It's not the same. We do need to get the... piety. We need to boost our favor with Ra, I think. What, 480? How did it drop so much? We were like at 600 not too long ago. How did it drop so much? So what that means is we have to talk to the priest. High priest.
Of the gods, I declare this court in session.
And we need piety, so increase our favor with Ra by 160.
We children of the Nile must work together.
Ta-da, now it's up to... way up there. Closer to way up there. Higher level it is, the more things we get from praying to Ra. We just worship our tier 1 up. New Viceroy, that, buildings. So trading post completed, construction completed, Vizier's residence, and construction complete, roaming, livestock herd, some more food. Okay, and this one we want to do an upgrade. We're waiting for the reduction in cost of building these buildings. So yeah, originally this was supposed to be 200 stone, now it's down to 150, so you go. What do you want to build up here? We can't, we don't have enough stone now. 300 though. Oh, we have a new building slot in our capital. Happiness. We need to get rid of our workforce, it's way too high. Midwife's house. That increases our workforce growth. In
I will prove my
Level
worth
4.
to all Egypt.
Okay, so Magi office unlocks Magi units for your command, plus 1 units gained from command. So it unlocks recruitment of chargers, swordsmen, and archers. We already have them. This one we get elite warriors and elite archers. Where's our chariots? There's our chariots. Archer chariots. We want chariots, don't we? I think we do. Cannot build. You have insufficient funds. Oh, we don't have enough stone. Damn it. What's this? A fig farm. Happiness, influence, and food income. Woodcutter district. We have woodcutter.
This land will witness my ascendancy.
I only have 2 slots left here. And I really do want to have, chariots, so we have to save 1 slot for that. So as far as upgrades go, we do those. Don't have enough stone. More building slots. This isn't nearly enough. There's 8 slots is not nearly enough. Okay, Hathor.
This land is rife with opportunity.
The War Council. This just reduces construction costs and recruitment costs in this area. In the province, right? In province, yeah. Okay, so. Meh. What else? So, Hetch, Timnah, and Desret. Deshret? Deshret. That's enough. Temple of Ta, we want to... We don't have a second god yet. And if we can wreck this temple and turn it into a Ra temple, which we will. Because that's what Ra would want. So, get some stone that way. That one's still building up, so we'll wait for that to finish. So that. Outpost. Nickel has a Shrine of Ra. Way station, so we have attrition immunity. Economic. So Egyptian trading post, increase our production of all resources. How many stone? 200. So I'll leave this 100 and pick up 500. Yeah. Let's do that. More Sinai. We're waiting for that one. Okay.
I am unstoppable.
Yes, you are unstoppable. Look, our happiness is up to +7. Idle workforce is at -1, but shouldn't that be a +2 happiness? Our workforce isn't idle. I don't know why that's -1. Next. Okay, so if the armies leave this area...
For Egypt, eager to fight.
We are eager to fight. We're eager to conquer, actually. These guys over here. Okay, looking for the road so we don't get attrition. Oh, actually, do we have to worry about attrition? We have outposts.
Duty calls.
Oh, it's attrition. A little skull. There's a little road.
Fate guides me.
Okay, so how's our happiness going? So military crackdown's down to 6. So these guys leave.
Destined for greatness.
Let's see what happens when we cross the border here.
To victory.
Green dotted line. That's the border between regions. Is that all the way out? Looks like it is. We'll see. Won't that be that far away?
Destiny bound. Pressing on. I'll take point.
Good, good. So ambition's still building gold stuff. We're trying to. Not worry about that. Ending actions, we did that. We did all our stuff in court, right? We did. Next turn. Our trader will be back to our capital here next turn. Sorry, merchant, not trader, merchant. Where are you guys going? Expedition has returned. So, there. So, into the capital. So, I get to choose. So, all the cattle's going to be turned into food. That's what a little bag means. So, all these cattle are being turned into food. This is our Egyptian healer. We can either do a province effect for 6 turns, replenishment increased by 5% in the province, or create an ancillary who increases replenishment for an army by 5% when encamping, or diplomatic relations plus 5 action Y2 with the other Egyptians. So definitely doing that one. No, this one. Egyptian healer. This one we want. So go to him for now. We can always move him around, and then the ropes get turned into wood. So, okay, so healers leaders. Fluffy. Fluffy has a gem merchant and a duelist. Gem merchant is uncommon ancillary chance plus 10%. Line of sight is plus 35. Or we can change it over to an Egyptian healer. Help them with replenishment. What's Ramesses have? He's got the duelist and the supporter. I'd rather have a healer. More replenishment is better. That's what this is already. He's already at plus 10%. That gets him another 5. So heal that army faster. Okay, what else? Follower.
You did it wrong.
About to create an effect.
This is how you do it. Warg. Please excuse me. That was embarrassing. I meant to say. Jag.
Anyway. I just noticed that we have a dog cam in effect. Where's it gonna be? Do we want it there? Nah, actually we want that up in the upper corner, don't we? That's the second. So, dog cam in effect. For those of you here for the dog cam, upper right hand corner. And is currently Mickey sleeping in front of the camera. Where's Rocket? Rocket is in here with me underneath my desk, sleeping away. So, anyway, dog cam up finally. How long will it be there? That's entirely up to Mrs. G. She's out running errands, so. Anyway, follower gain, royal decree in effect. So, strength of good governance.
I'll battle my way to greatness.
Construction time -1 faction wide for management and administration buildings. That's good. Scout reports. We have a trespasser. Demolition complete for the room. Temple of Ta. Where was that? That was right hedge. So hedge. Administration, resources, religion. We want another Temple of Ra to keep get our favor up with Ra. And what else do we get with that? Happiness. Production of all resources increased by 5%. We can do that. Must keep Ra happy. Oh, can wait. And gold stuff. 7 turns to get that done. That's being done up here in Hathor. So that'll be done in time. Oh, we luckily had enough stone to get that done. So, but anyway, we get this and we get a bonus of gold to go along with the increased income too.
I'll make my mark on this world.
So get us for an extra 40 income or 40 gold income. Does that work? Oh, this will be done another turn. That's going to increase our income as well. Oh, gold construction cost minus 10% for all buildings. So, does that actually? Is it? Am I better off waiting? And when it says gold construction cost reduction for the province, not a lot of buildings require gold, though, do they? I'm guessing it's just the construction cost reduction. It's unclear with the actual, because it's all buildings. We'll hold off. We have time. We have 7 turns to get this done. Just got to remember to do this next turn, and not to spend all our stone too. Okay, decree available. Research. Okay, so next. Just did construction time reduction by 1. This one. XP from battles increased by 25%. XP from battles plus 15%. XP from battles 3%. Workforce growth plus 2 faction Y. Gold dedication slot. Do we want another god slot? Do we want another god slot? Recruitment rank faction Y. Probably not a bad idea. Got dedication slot. XP for battles. Stone income during collapse. Actually, this ups our stone production, so I think we're going to go that way right now. Yep, we're going to go for that one. Yep. Hey, Ring, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. Cute dog? Yes, they're very cute and adorable dogs. They're monsters, but they're cute. More gods means more power to siphon. I mean, don't believe gods in your... Don't involve gods in your D&D games. So, yeah. As far as D&Ds go. See, that particular technology would open up this slot here so we can pick another god to worship or build temples to. Major constructed shrines and temples. Shrines. Oh, so we have our shrines and stuff. Go raw. So 4 temples and 4 shrines. Or sorry, 2 temples and 4 shrines. Keep track of currently constructed temples and shrines and manually rededicate them to other gods. Oh. Shit. Oh well. He learned that whenever he showed me a potential way to get power from gods, I'll usually bite right into it. So, what are you trying to say? So, a merchant can go do stuff. We have items, stone blocks, and figs. Basically, going to go sell some stone. It'll cost us 400 stone to go sell it. In other places, basically exchanging the stone for other goods, or we can exchange food as well through figs. Or there's other things we can exchange, depending on where we want to go. So, different regions, this is what they're offering to sell, and this is what they value. It doesn't mean they won't buy what you're bringing, it's just they value this stuff more. And this is all the stuff we can bring with us. So there's stone blocks, figs, so stone, food, items that we picked up that we can sell, all this other stuff. You can take your ancillaries, your little assistants and stuff. You can send them along too. Kushite bow. So reload speed 50%. Shoot while moving. This one is accuracy 5% plus 5%. Armor piercing missile damage plus 10% for the bodyguards. Shoot while moving. Reload speed though. Shoot faster. From the choice of the Nubian tribal. Archers favored by Egyptian generals. This bow can be fired on the move and quickly reloaded to fire again.
Come on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
I'll hold on to that one for now. So a common sword, common medium shield, reinforced shield. That. Small altar. I'm never going to use this, so we can get rid of that. It's a porter. I'm going to hold on to that one for now. Scarab, so it's items. Sell some food, I guess. 400 food. Currently have 33,000 food in stock, so. 2,000? Is that right? 5 times 4, that's 2,000 food. I don't think I want to do that. Go so that's 8. It's 1,200. We can live with 1,200. Okay, so where do we want to send it? What do we want to get? So these guys are offering food. Now it's off. Egyptian beer. I'll get an ancillary with workforce growth plus 4 and attrition damage is minus 5%. Egyptian acacia timbers. Wood. Ropes. Wood. Construction cost reduction for 6 turns, or an ancillary. Siege holdout time and workforce cost reduction. So who else? What else? Stone blocks, bronze, more bronze, stone statuettes. So it gets stone, 200 stone, workforce cost reduction for an ancillary, and construction cost reduction too. I think you might have enslaved the demon in a D&D game. Plan to siphon power from our god's avatar, supplanted an old goddess in another game. Who are you? What's his name? Gale? You sound like Gale, right? Are you really Gale? Granite blocks, so a lot of stone. That's what we just went to. Rubia, gold. Wood, scarab, Kerma jewel. So gold, province effects, influence, ancillary aura size, and upkeep production from the armor. No, that's not bad for missile units. Admire his emission, but more like Karsus, the guy who talks about. Bronze, wood, bronze. More gold, copper, wood. Ancillary with 20 XP per turn and a workforce cost of -1. For 12 turns, get replenishment plus 5% of influence plus 4. Certain of you also appreciate heirloom. So basically like to whine about stuff all the time. about how the universe screwed you over. Sorry, food, wood, more food. A lot of food there. I'd essentially be trading food for food if I went for there, which we don't want to do. Where's the stone? I always need more stones. Let's do that. We'll trade food for stone. Maybe some bronze. So, determine what 3. So that's 1,200 food, or 30 points total to trade for some stone. Stone looks like it's 20, so that'll only get us one of those, unless we send one of these. We'll send the shield. That's 25. Altar is 25 too, so that's actually 50. We can get a decent amount of, so that'll be 60 total. And these are, I'll get 3 blocks of stone this way. I said I appreciate her. I'm not going gimpy about it though. No. What? We mean going gimpy about it. It's 5 explosive ammo and Starfield already. You need your rocket launcher. Rocket launcher sucks. So item value 80. So that should allow us to pick up probably 4 blocks of stone, which is 1,600 stone. We could use that. It's going to cost us 1,200 food. So we're good. Send them off. Confirm. Heresy? There's no heresy. It is. The rocket launcher isn't that good. I don't think so. Oh, wait a minute. No, sorry. Sorry. When you say rocket launcher, do you mean grenade launcher or actual rocket launcher? As in it actually does a rocket instead of a little crappy grenade. Because I haven't seen an actual rocket launcher yet.
I'll make my mark on this world.
Me too. Expedition has embarked. That's our follower. We done? Oh, no, we're not. So, court actions. Don't know which ones are grenade launchers in Starfield. I have a weapon that feels like a rocket launcher, though. The grenade launchers look like a fat shotgun, basically. A fat mouth shotgun is what the grenade launchers look like. And it doesn't feel like a rocket launcher. At least not to me, it doesn't. Who do we want to be friends? Oh, we need to work on our priest stuff, I think. Where do we want to work? Now we want to work on our treasurers because we need to do an embezzlement this year. So, gossip.
I knew there was a reason I liked you.
Viceroy, what do you do? I need to work on my legitimacy. Actually, I do have to work on them liking me because I'm going to need their assistance to become Pharaoh eventually. It's this thing, and it fires rockets. Projectiles don't act like grenades anyway. Let's see what it is. Oh yeah, that's a grenade launcher. Oh, wait a minute, is it? No, what, or is it? I think that is a grenade launcher. I would have to go into the game to see, to compare, because the grenade launchers have different looks to them. Some of them look like shotguns, but I think that one there is an actual grenade launcher too. It's not a rocket launcher. And it's questionable how useful it is. At least in my experience, they're not great. They're better weapons. Projectiles that fires don't bounce off the ground. They act like rockets. Right. Yeah, you launch them and they explode when they hit. they don't really act like those. Technically, I guess they kind of act like rockets, but they don't explode enough for me to be considered rockets. That's so. They don't go boom enough. I wish I was still doing that. So now we're doing this. What do that? Click that one already. Diplomacy. Merchants off. So Hathor. Okay, yeah, we're still waiting for Archer. I can't remember what I was doing for. What I was doing here. Oh, we're waiting for this to finish. That's right. We're waiting for this one turn to finish. See if this affects our cost, which is currently 75,420. 75,420 in the turn. Turn didn't go by.
I serve Egypt.
Oh, we got another wave of invaders coming in. Shit. Where are the raiders coming from? Explosives aren't huge, but it's better than explosive ammo mods. I haven't used any of those yet. I've been thinking of the Bridger. Yes, that's the grenade launcher, shotgun style. Hey, Desperator, welcome back. Desperator, we already have somebody do that. And Mickey just walked over the camera. So, good job, Mickey. Come back soon.
For glory.
Move that.
Beyond compare.
Okay, so, hedge. Happiness is under control, it looks like.
The court is blind to my ability.
The military crackdown is still 4. Suffering will continue, yes. Using Bridger with the Arc mod works kinda. Our barter agreement with SETI has expired. We should deal with that. Now, I wish if you clicked on this, you could just go right to it and deal with it.
Such welcome is more than I would offer most.
Okay, so our agreement with them was stone and whatever. For whatever reason, we didn't get a chance to renew it. I'm guessing they didn't want to renew it. So, they're not interested in stone or food because they don't have any. Or wait, no. They're not interested in us giving them stone or food. So we're going to ask for stone. I don't know, 150. I'll give you some gold for it. $150 stone a turn for 16 gold a turn. Sorry, 150 stone. Let's get some, see if we can get up to 250. So neutral. So 250 stone a turn for 28 gold a turn. I can confirm that. Oh, we wanted that for 10 turns. Your offer, they give. Right. And he wants an extra 37 gold on top of it. Sure.
You have royal approval.
I'm not greedy. But apparently he is. Buildings and units. So that's done. But that did not affect our ambition, so. Here. We need to build this gold mine in what, 5 or 6 turns? It only takes 4. Build that, and that'll affect our ambition. 6 turns left on that, so that gets bonus 300 gold when that's finished. We currently have an extra 400 gold or sorry, 400 stone to use on building stuff.
No destiny is easily accomplished.
Workforce. Let's eat up some of the workforce. Make more wine. Oh, sorry, more beer. Make people happy. That's all our stone. Forward actions.
Here we are, the center of wealth and influence in Egypt.
Someone's plotting against him. It's a list of court laws that were undertaken against the position this year. So something's going on here. Plot against, threaten, discredit, blackmail, assassinate, blackmail. 37% chance of blackmailing. So he's initiating. Oh, so who's doing the plot stuff? Can assist. Gain out of regard with the first commander. Sure.
Of course, you support the divine blood of Egypt.
Of course we do. Gossip? Gossip.
I have a good feeling about you, friend.
So, who's plotting against who here? Okay, so. Oh, look at newbie. Just. Is it? Oh, okay, no, the treasurer's been here a while. He's wants to take over the high priest spot. Well, then, that's interesting. The fun parts of court. Okay, so we have 27 stone. Don't worry about that.
You have improved your fighting form. I can tell.
Oh, we just did a gold exchange with them. He's not going to want this. Oh, he does want this timber. Get more stone out of this.
You have royal approval.
As we get more stone, we always need more stone. Never have enough. So we're giving him gold for stone, and now we're giving him lumber for stone. That was our agreement, but I didn't click on the right buttons.
Chosen of Ra.
Okay, you guys. Moving that way. Or sorry, this way. Where's the road?
We are on the precipice of change.
It's like that road's the fastest way to get there.
March on, men.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
Already?
Go check on the dogs.
All for Egypt.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Hey, I don't have any reminders. Go me. Oops, shit. Swiftness. Command your armies to attack in march stance until the end of the turn. All units will enter battle fresh during this time. Entrepreneur's Horde, if not used. Add Magi units to your special recruitment pool. Their amount and value are affected by your buildings. Damn it. So, Shekelesh, these are the raiders. Where are they? And are they actually raiding us currently? There they are. Those guys.
My talismans protect me from evil.
Sure they do. Okay, well, I need to take a break. Go check on the dogs. Oh, sorry, Mickey's back on camera. So we're going to turn that on so that we'll be reminded, and hopefully he'll be there when the break is over. Hopefully you won't notice me walking around. So, anyway, I need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.